In today's episode, we grind some levels, raid another town, catch some Pokemon, challenge the water gym, and set our sights on the next city. Now that I had discovered my first gym, I knew I needed to settle down a little bit and to prepare myself. I needed more Pokemon, and I needed to train the ones that I already had. So I borrowed one of the local houses and set up a small patch of dirt to plant my apricots. We're going to need a lot more of those if we were to capture the Pokemon that we needed to take on this gym. It didn't take very long to get everything set up, and the idea was to focus on black and yellow apricots since those would allow us to create Ultra Balls, but I didn't have any yellow ones yet. Now, fun fact, you can use bone meal to cause the apricots to grow faster and to produce more often. So, keep an eye out for dog-like Pokemon since they tend to drop the bones. Now that we had that in place, it was time to start leveling. I found a net ball in a nearby field and decided to use it to catch a Magikarp. They're not exactly easy to train, but usually you can find ones that are pretty close to level 20, which is when they evolve into Gyarados. And I found one that was level 15, and I really needed a water Pokemon. So I went out looking for yellow apricots and to train up a little bit. And honestly, I got bored. While I was out, I came across one of the previous towns that we had visited, and since I had some iron, I had some flint, I decided to kinda light it all on fire. Work's been a little stressful lately, and I just needed a way to blow off some steam, and this worked. However, I almost died, and since this is on hardcore, my journey actually would have ended right then and there. And it turns out NPCs are immortal. So, burnt the town down and went back to my quest, and I finally had enough material to make some Pokeballs. How to make Pokeballs. First, you're going to need at least 3 apricots. You'll need to roast the apricots in a furnace, and then arrange them on your crafting bench. The type of ball that you make depends on the color and the order of the apricots as they're placed on the crafting bench. For your standard Pokeball, it's just 3 red ones in a row. Great Balls are blue, red, blue, and Ultra Balls are black, yellow, black. I came across the Torchic in town and tried to capture it, but the little punk broke free every single time and I wasted 5 precious Pokeballs on it. So, back to the gym challenge. I needed a grass type Pokemon, and they tend to only spawn in forest biomes, and there weren't any nearby. So I returned to the other town that we'd previously burnt down and noticed that there was another Pokecenter in the distance. I knew I didn't want to get too far from home because once I got lost it would be a problem, but I figured that would be safe enough. I had made 2 Great Balls before heading out, and as I arrived, lo and behold, an Oddish! So I caught it, and I was really happy. And then Charmander evolved into a Charmeleon, and that made it even better. It was just a great day. And with that, I felt ready to take on the gym. So I returned to town, started working my way to the top of the gym, where the first gym leader awaited me, and I had some trouble with the puzzle. And I really just wanted to beat the darn thing. I mean, I've already been there for a long time, so I improvised. The first trainers were a little bit of a challenge, but I was able to defeat them all. And soon enough, I only had one foe remaining, the gym leader. So I healed up real quick, built another quick path to her, and the battle commenced. Now, my first attempt did end in defeat. I knew I was really close, but I needed just a little bit more to claim victory. And so during the battle, I noticed that there was a Mareep at the base of the gym, so I made up a couple more Pokeballs and I went to capture it. And I accidentally knocked it out. But I found a level 20 Raticate, which would have been more than enough to help me with the gym battle. So, caught it, took another quick trip to the Poke Center, and it's time for round 2. Now this was an intense battle, but in the end, I claimed my victory, my badge, and my TM. Now, before I could continue on with my journey, I knew that I needed to abandon all the resources and the comforts that I had built. There was no return for me. I needed to move forward. And so, I set them ablaze, along with the rest of the town. And then I filled the gem with lava. Elea iacta est. The die is cast, and I have crossed the Rubicon. In our next episode, we'll seek out our next gym challenge on the other side of the mountains.